So now that we have our candle class, let's have our candle class do something by defining a method. So to define a custom method, I'm just going to first write out the syntax. So we have our candle, and now we want some method, something that a candle does. So what does a candle do? A candle melts. And we define it by typing def, define, melt, and then end that block of code. So this, whatever we put between the end of melt and end is going to be a part of our melt method. So we can say puts, whoa, now I'm melting. This is a Frosty the Snowman type candle. So then let's go back to IRB and try to run this method on a new candle object. So we could say candle is equal to candle.new. Oh, we forgot to load it. See? Happens to the best of us. Candle.rb, and then we go up, candle.new, then we can go back, candle.melt. And you can see that we created our new candle object by calling candle.new, and then we called our melt method on candle, just like you would if you had a string of hello and you called .length on that string. It works the exact same way. Now let's go back into Sublime, and we're going to go and show this a little bit more. Actually, no, let's go back into IRB, and let's create a new file. We're going to call it lighter.rb. We're going to create a new class of lighter. Shoot. Forgot we're still in IRB. We need to be in our directory in order to create a new file. Can't be in IRB. It's actually good for you guys to kind of see me, mess up every once in a while and see, because these things might happen to you guys, and you kind of see just how people work through these things. So then we go to Sublime, and now we have our new lighter file. And let's create the class of lighter. And you can see that we have the uppercase lighter, and we say the file is lowercase, and class is lowercase as well. And what does a lighter do? A lighter could light a candle. And then we'll have it output something. Now you are working. And in order for us to utilize this lighter class in our candle class, we can call lighter.new. So we can call light equals lighter.new. And then we can call our method that we have in our light class. In our lighter class, we have our light candle method. Light candle. So what we expect to happen here is if we call our candle.melt method now, our melt method is going to create a new lighter object, which we set to the variable light. And then we take our variable light, and because we now have access to the lighter class, we can call the light candle method on our new lighter object. And then we can output anything that we want after that. So let's see this in action. If we go back in IRB, we're going to have to load both of those files now. See if I can call them right this time. Load. Okay, so let's create a new candle object. And every time that we exit out of IRB and go back into it, we start fresh. So none of this data saves. As none of this data saves once we exit our IRB session. So now we have our new candle object, and then we call candle.melt. And we can see we get the output. Now you are working that we got from our light candle method. And then once we finished calling that method, we then output, wow, whoa, now I am melting. So that's how you work with different classes and different methods, and instantiate different objects, and call different methods that are created by different classes. This might be a little bit gray to you guys still. You might be like, whoa, that's a lot to take in. But just trust me that the more that you use it, and if you continue to go through the course, and you're going to see these things come up again and again, you're just going to get a stronger grasp for it each time. And you can always revisit this tutorial and practice, and especially after trying a couple of the other tutorials and come back to this, you'll be like, oh, that makes this is making a lot of sense. But yeah, so that's how you guys do that. Very important concept, and I'll see you in the next video.